Hello and welcome back to the Flatback 3, beautiful people of the internet, the 26 of you mentalists who have subscribed and over 500 of you who have viewed our videos. If you are a new viewer, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. But today I am here to simply welcome you all and wish you all a happy May the 4th. Of course, it is May the 4th. It is Star Wars Day indeed. May the 4th be with you. I am very, very quickly going to be talking through one of, if not the greatest franchises of all time. And that is, of course, Lucasfilm's Star Wars. Now, Star Wars has had a tumultuous few years since being bought by Disney, but I am here to simply reflect on what we have been given and something that we will always have. Since 1978, we've been able to enjoy Star Wars since A New Hope came out. And of course, we have had so much since then. Video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, toys, and so much more. And it has captured the imagination of thousands and thousands and millions of people the world over. And of course, I am delighted that we will always have Star Wars in our lives as adults from our childhood. We have seen so many creative characters introduced to our lives as a result of this amazing franchise. We have seen so many enthralling storylines, and we will always have Star Wars as something to enjoy. When I was younger, it was something to almost be taunted over in terms of liking Star Wars, it being nerdy. But of course, that is the life that we have chosen, us that love the Star Wars franchise, us that love Marvel, that love Lego, toys, etc., etc. There is so much to love about the Star Wars franchise. It has to be said that although it has seen a real decline in recent years with a terrible sequel trilogy and some terrible TV shows in recent years, Star Wars is going to be here to stay. Now, this is not going to be turning into a rant. Of course, I am going to point out the fact that unfortunately Star Wars hasn't really explored time, space, and a galaxy far, far away much further than the original trilogy we first saw. Shows that we've seen recently, like The Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Andor, all happening in one set time within this galaxy that we've been given to explore, planets that we know of. Of course, there is so much that we are yet to see from Star Wars, but there is so much that we still can see. We have to keep our fingers crossed that things will change. The announcement of 3 new movies and other upcoming shows in the near future means that we have a lot to look forward to. But of course, we have to highlight the fact that things like the sequel trilogy and the declining viewing figures in those movies and things like The Mandalorian are problems that Disney and Lucasfilm have to address. Modern remakes, modern rethinkings of characters that we know and love are never going to capture fans the same as the original trilogy. So originality is something that we have to stick to if Star Wars is going to succeed in the long run going forward. But with the recent release of games like Jedi Survivor, Star Wars Battlefront 2, a 9-movie Star Wars Lego game, there is much to enjoy in Star Wars fandom still. The Lego sets, which I have multiple sitting in the room with me right now, are some things to be admired as well as the toys. But like I say, there is a reason why the biggest sellers in the toy space, the biggest watched products in the streaming space, and the movies that are most talked about and the references that are most used are all from the original trilogies and even the prequels in some cases. Star Wars is a damaged franchise, but it is one that can be brought back to the light side. Of course, the good and evil story will never get old, but if you tell it effectively with great characters, we will always be here to watch it. So a very short video from me today, but may the 4th be with all of you. May the Force be with all of you. Have a fantastic day, and we will see you soon.